Debbie Rowe made it plain. She just wasn't going to say what prosecutors believed and told the court she'd say. In fact, she expanded her testimony that her glowing interview about her ex-husband 2 years ago was not rehearsed or scripted in any way, and talked not about a conspiracy led by Jackson against his accuser's family, but by the inner circle around Jackson aimed directly at the singer's money. They're opportunistic vultures, all of them, she said, adding that the current accuser's family was also after Jackson's millions. The prosecutors quickly ended their morning's examination of her after only 11 minutes.
Tom Sneddon has to be embarrassed that she did not say what he said she was going to say in the opening statement. But you and I and Mike Taibbi and all the rest, we have the luxury of looking back at the opening statement and saying, ooh, look at this. These jurors have now heard from 79 witnesses. I'm not sure that they remember that, but I'll tell you what, when they go home tonight, they're going to remember that Debbie Rowe said she hadn't talked to Michael since October '99. They had a 2.5-minute conversation. She was delighted to help him out, even though she hadn't seen her children in years. And when they did have visitation, she got 8 hours every 45 days. Now, the makeup of this jury, I think, is very important. It doesn't matter what we think or any of the other pundits think. It matters what their mindset is. And of the 12 main jurors, 8 of them are parents. And many of them are women. Most of them are women. There are 8 women, 4 men.
So they may be asking, why would a woman give away her children for money?
Absolutely, absolutely. And they may also be asking, well, wow, how does Michael Jackson get all these women to do these things? Got the mother, got Debbie Rowe, you know, is he that manipulative? And Tom Mesereau did a fabulous job today getting Debbie Rowe to say, it wasn't Michael, it was all these terrible men around him. But on redirect, they said, well, wait a minute, have you ever been around Michael and all of these terrible men? Well, no, she said she had to admit that she hadn't. She'd only overheard one 2.5-minute telephone conversation with Michael and one unindicted co-conspirator. So I just don't think it was a complete disaster, and I don't agree that all the pundits think that.
She participated in the rebuttal video after a conversation, 2.5-minute conversation with Michael Jackson, which she expressed an interest in visiting with her children. And she obviously believed that if she participated in this video, she was going to get to see her children, whom she hasn't seen for so many years. And guess what? She never has been able to visit with her children. She's got her parental rights restored. She's litigating it, but he has still not allowed her to visit with the children. It might be that some of the parents in the jury that Diane was just talking about are thinking, what kind of father won't let the mother of his children?
What do you mean? What kind of mother? What kind of mother? Wait, what kind of mother says, I asked the kids not to call me mommy? Because I didn't want them to establish a relationship. But it doesn't matter if she's on trial or not. Yeah, but her credibility's on trial. And the point is, what did she say? Do they believe it? How are they going to perceive it? And so the answer isn't just, is she on trial or not? The question is she credible? And how is she going to come across?
The question is, have they proven that there was a conspiracy to make a rebuttal video?
No, it's not a conspiracy to make a rebuttal video. No, see, that's not what it is. It's not about, is there a conspiracy to make a rebuttal video?
That's what the extortion is.
It's about it's a conspiracy to keep them at Neverland so that they would make the rebuttal video.
I've got the indictment right here.
You're going to say that it's a crime? Wait, just so I understand, it's a crime to conspire to make a rebuttal video.
No,
Oh, okay.
It's not. But the extortion part of this conspiracy charge is that they were holding them until they made the rebuttal video. They were trying to extort a video out of them.
But there's no claim
Debbie
that they
Rowe
did that to
says
her.
Michael Jackson called her himself.
And she agreed.
Michael Jackson had to sign away a confidentiality so she could speak. That makes him an active participant twice. And she was fully feeling that after she did it, she'd get to see her kids.
How does it make her an active
now, that
participant?
Is part
because
of some sort of concerted
wait. He has to sign the agreement because otherwise she's not allowed to talk. How does that implicate?
That makes him an active participant.
What do you mean active participant? There's no other way she can talk.
You know, I'm listening to this commentary, Dan.
He
I have
gets
to
her
tell
to
you,
talk.
Dan, I came out of the court.
Go ahead, Mike. Mike, take.
This sounds so much like another reporter I heard coming out of court today, another reporter who was invested in the result in the story, who said, could you believe that woman? She was just as crazy as the accuser's mother was. She was lying, and all the jurors saw it. And I said, did you really think so? And this reporter said, oh, come on. Well, I don't think this witness came across that way at all.
It was disclosed that those two video cameras, which also apparently had audio on them, were surreptitiously placed in there, were recording attorney-client conversations, and then somebody had the unmitigated gall to shop those tapes around to media outlets in order to sell them to the highest bidder. That also, they have been restrained from doing anything with that airplane at this point until we have a chance to inspect it and get to the bottom of exactly who did what we believe is not only a violation of federal criminal law, the state penal code, and an assortment of California causes of action. Michael Jackson is not going to be abused. Michael Jackson is not going to be slammed, is not going to be a piñata for every person who has financial motives, or every person who thinks that they can get, as the lawyer for the charter company said today, we had a lottery ticket and we thought we were going to do something with it. We are going to, and I've been given full authority, we will land on you like a ton of bricks. We will land on you like a hammer. If you do anything to besmirch this man's reputation, anything to intrude on his privacy in any way that's actionable, we will unleash a legal torrent like you've never seen.
3 like they do in the movies? That's 1. That's 2.